Welcome back, guys. Faze going up against Orbit. No, TCM. I got that totally wrong. I just read in the chat, JCap wants to go scrim Orbit after their Envy loss. But enough about team names. Let's read off some fan names. We got some people in the chat watching stuff. We had some on the line, including a Scuff controller. Beautiful white one.
Black
the
one.
best one
Get the
possible.
One.
You want the white one?
Nicer. It's better. It looks better. It's blackout. Everything about this controller is better than that one.
This one's clean. You can tell if someone with grubby hands has been playing with
it. Which is not nice. You don't want to know that.
Oh, yeah. I don't want anyone with grubby hands touching my controller. My little brother comes in and there's orange Cheeto Puffs all over.
Oh, exactly. And that's going to show it.
We're going to have some.
Which is why you want to get the black one. Because if you're that little brother watching, you can get away with it. Other side of the coin, Chris.
But your big brother won the controller.
But I'm saying if you're the little brother, if you're the little brother,
you want your brother to win the controller.
Because you're his brother. Fact.
Family. Well, let's hope that Joel Rodriguez has a brother. Sorry, Joel. I lied.
That was a horrible thing to do.
Frankie.
Oh my God,
let's hope that Frankie is the winner of our Scuff tonight. Not only is Frankie going to walk away with a Scuff gaming controller.
That was so mean.
Climaxity is also going to get a $100
You're evil.
Scuff gift certificate, which you can use on scuffgamer.com.
I can't believe you just said that.
And you can get whatever you want. Joel's not going to be that upset, Ben.
Why?
Why? Because we have 2 giveaways.
Oh, we did. We had Xbox One. Are you telling me what I think you're telling me? Does this mean what I think it means, Chris?
I think
you
it
are
does.
wrecking things. Joel,
this one's plugged in, but you're going to get one just like this.
That isn't the Xbox I'm using. Joel, you want Xbox One.
Except it's going to be brand new. It comes in the box.
That's good.
It's going to be fantastic. Congratulations, Joel Rodriguez, a.k.a. I am FYI Joel.
FRI.
Really, TD, you need to go back to like 2nd grade and figure out how to write things. That look like a Y or an R to you.
That's pretty bad. That looks like
pretty Y, right?
That looks very Y-ish.
I am Fried Joel.
Anyway, his emotion went from, oh my God, I want to scuff to, I hate you, Puckett, to, I want to.
Oh, this is fantastic. Xbox One giveaways. We're doing one a day for every day of Pro League for the rest of July. Thanks to our friends over at Microsoft. And, of course, big shout-out to our friends over at Scuff Gaming. Show them some love on Twitter. Congrats to both Climaxity and I am Fry Joel.
Pretty weird Twitter names.
Joel Rodriguez. I don't know what the Fry stands for. Friendly? Fragile? Maybe that's what he's going for?
Yeah, maybe. Anyway.
I can't help you, Joel.
Up next.
Crappy Nam.
FaZe versus TCM, Chris. This one.
Boom.
3-0. 3-1, 3-2. How you seen this one?
Oh man, I'm gonna go FaZe here.
All right, let me
3. It's Pat Price.
Patrick Price.
Patrick
just
Price
got his Net Doomer Raptor as well. So, Prez, do you want if you're on FaZe?
Wait, players are investing in equipment to avoid issues? I'm going Pat Price here with at least one game. Pat versus Clayster has always been a fun rivalry for me to watch. I think you're going to see at least one game go to TCM. This is the squad that also beat Denial last week. They had to go to Game 5 to get it done. But I think just like that Denial match, TCM has the capability of hanging with FaZe. Although I said it was going to be FaZe, and when I initially did my predictions, I said it's a 3-0.
Okay.
So what answer do you want out of me?
I don't know.
I think it could happen.
You gave me a lot of information.
It's not going to happen. My most recent update is a 3-1. My original one is a 3-0 for FaZe. I'll stick with the 3-1, Ben.
FaZe is going to host map 1 and 4, so they're going to get both hard points. Map number 1 is going to be a hard point compound as well, so it's a great first map that you're going to want to host. But that means TCM are going to host 2 and 3. So I think they have to at least steal one map out of those. I can't see them not splitting.
I love our control room. They did a poll. Who gets first blood? Is it going to be FaZe or is it going to be TCM? Who gets the first kill? Watching a man in the back. It's going to be FaZe.
Oh, banned host. Aches is banned and also Enable is banned. Just for those curious.
Yeah, I understand not letting Aches host. Last time we saw him on host, he dropped 47. Bad time.
But this is the issue.
He loves that North Carolina connection.
So this is the issue, though. Normally, you would like to ban the players in the team house. but it doesn't matter. You ban one of them, guess what? The other player's just gonna host.
And say, I got you, man.
Yeah, so really, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Enable going in right now is going to pick up another one. That is going to be on Aches. Over to Clayster now. Rocking the SMG. Known for his bow, but Clay, very versatile player. Whenever it's needed, he can pull out the SMG. Going to get chopped down from behind as Attach is also going to get dropped from the hard point. So TCM able to pile up a few points here on our middle one, but it's really not going to be until hard point 2 and then hard point 4 that you see the teams break away.
How is he still alive?
Aches is just going to survive everything and then shoot through the plywood to get the wall bang.
7-2 break, by the way. So he's clearly enjoying that new route that he managed to get. But we'll see if he can continue this as he goes to 8-2. Finally falls. Attach at 6-4 now. We're going to see if he can pick up a couple of kills. There's one. Of course, this is, as we said, a Faze post 1-4 match this evening. And honestly, I don't think this is going to be a 3-0. A lot of people said they expect Faze to come in and just kind of walk through TCM. Don't think that's going to be the case.
Glaciers gonna get dropped over to Zuma and Enable. Enable can't hang long. Zuma trying to fend for control, and that is gonna be a loss to TP. TP, a player that we spotlighted going into UMG. We said, all right, now that the wedding is done, he's able to put pure focus back into competing in Call of Duty. And he looks stellar on LAN. Looking at him online, though, he is not a player that we consistently see on top of a leaderboard. Tonight, 8-8 to open things up.
I mean, Teep's always kind of been that way. You never expect him online to finish at the top of the leaderboard. It's just not something which is going to happen, connection reasons, etc. But, you know, as you mentioned, 8-8, doing a pretty good job thus far. Winning some crucial gunfights, and TCM do actually have the lead. It's a fragile one, only 2 points. In actual fact, that's now going to be nullified as Faze take the lead, Attach on the hard point.
All right, I got a question for you, Ben. It's even game right now, basically. At the halfway point.
Yep.
Who has the lead and what is the score?
So the halfway point, whoever controls the spawns at the end of this hard point will have the lead at the half. And it'd probably be around about a 40-point lead. Simply because of the rotation that this hill to the next hill is.
I'm saying
and how
TCM leads by 13.
13?
At the 5-minute mark, TCM is going to have completed their comeback. They'll be in the lead by 13.
Left now, and TCM have the spawns. So yeah, I could see that. I would expect the lead to be a little bit more than 13 though. Should be maybe towards the 30s.
2 minutes left here before that halfway point. We're still just going to hard point number 4.
This is the one which is almost impossible to break, just because of where the contest is, and I've
seen a lot more breaks recently, though, to be honest. I don't know if it's the team's not doing as good of a job setting up, or if, you know, the opponents are just figuring out ways to swarm from all different angles. There's just a straight flood through the front from TCM as they break Faze's short-term setup. This one going back and forth, though. Rarely do we see so many contests on this hill.
No, you should be able to just slay out at a distance, and honestly, I think that's one of the kind of issues with the location of this hard point, and the fact that the radius doesn't go all the way to the edge. Something kind of like Hijack from Black Ops 2, I think maybe should be addressed in a patch. But we'll wait and see. For now, it is what it is, and TCM do have that lead at 69-59, but Faze looking at picking up that scrap time. Will they be able to get it? There's one more player over there contesting, and Faze do pick it up, so it's actually going to be pretty much a tied game, Chris. It is tied, exactly.
5-minute mark, still 56 seconds away. I went TCM. Ben came with me. Chat seems to be split right now. Okay. Find out who's right, who's wrong here, as this has been a very close game, number 1. Now, we were talking about hosts coming into this. Was this TCM's host or no?
This is a Faze host.
This is a Faze host, so great game.
So it's exactly 50-50 for chat poll right now.
I like that response. Keep it rolling until this 5-minute mark. 86-70 is your score. TCM holding on for now. Faze hasn't been able to clear out all 4 at any time. They can get 2 down. Sometimes they can get 3 down, but they haven't been able to do a clean sweep until now. That's 3 straight for TCM on their back. Attached, starting to heat up at 19-17.
Going to be challenged any second now. Able to pick up 1. There's going to be more TCM plays. Game tied again. Hardpoint contested, 8 seconds left. Still contested. Attached trying to reload, jumps off the hardpoint.
It's a tie game.
Not able to win the...
No one is right in the chat. You're all wrong.
Oh no! No, they're not. Faze win.
No, this is after 5 minutes.
No,
that was after 5 minutes.
The halfway point is after the first
screenshot it, or it didn't happen.
Well, it did happen. I'm sorry, Chris, but immediately TCM go back into the lead. This is a close game. I'm very excited about this. This is a lot better than what I expected it to be.
We keep looking through. Nothing but blue in your kill feed until that kill from Enable. Aches locking it down with the bow. TCM holding on to the other side. TCM's Moose is actually doing the damage with the ASM-1. Great movement from Moose, and he is going to catch Enable off guard. Solid protection on the center hardpoint, which is one we expect to be contested almost every time.
Yeah, no one expects you to just be completely in the open, pre-aiming towards you. So Moose kind of picked up one kind of cheeky kill, but then OSA is welcome, so to speak, as he expected someone else from Faze to fall for that. Would have liked to really have seen him reposition himself, but nice initiative really coming from him, and TCM have built themselves a pretty sizable lead now.
So confused at what Faze was doing that entire hardpoint.
I don't really know. And they didn't even rotate either, so they're in some trouble here.
All right, so Faze puts themselves in a bad position, but Attach just fights his way out of it. 2 straight kills there. Enable also having a pretty good game, is +9 at this point. Shut down on the 2-streak. Zuma trying to get into the action, but really it's been Zuma and Clayster who are your notorious strong starts for Faze. Not getting it going in the first half. They have 3 minutes 30 to fix that, but for now, they're down 30 points. They need to get it going sooner than later here, Ben.
I think they should be good to pick up a lot of this time on this hill as well. The kill feed completely red. And Zuma is finally coming into a bit of an effect here. On a 3 streak, he's going to play hill now for a little bit. Stun grenades are going to come in. He has 2 stuns of his own, but he's going to have to win one huge 1v1. Does so. And TCM still pushing, or at least going to send one final player for a push. But that was a really good hill right there from Faze. Brings him straight back into this game, being down a considerable amount of points as well.
4 straight kills for TCM is kind of the change here. As you're going to see TP set up first. Attach going to try and break his way in. There's one behind enemy lines. Gets a second. Huge kills coming in. That is 5 straight kills in the feed. One of them on a teammate as Clayster connects on a grenade.
The issue Faze are going to have, though, is they didn't push out. So they still don't have that spawn. And TCM are going to put so much pressure on this hill. Attach is going to have to either go massive or he's going to die. And unfortunately, there he is going to fall. But Faze now working for all those spawns. 30 seconds left again. Almost a tie game.
I'm just watching the mini-map here.
That's what's
the
key.
Blue arrows are better at pinching the red arrows.
Yeah, pretty much. But the red arrows still have that spawn, which going into the next hard point, if they can actually lock it down this time, is going to be so good for them. TP and Jerd still on the hard point. And they're picking up, again, a huge chunk of time. But unfortunately, he does fall. Aches at distance with his bow. May have to try and challenge that final 6 seconds of time. Attach and Enable still there. Attach is going to win it all, but the big gunfight really just won by this man on your screen, Zuma, as he picks up Jerd. So Faze picking up the early time here on the second to last hill.
We asked the chat who's going to finish this one on top. Currently, TCM holding on to a 2-point advantage. Faze is going to tie it up with under a 2 to go. Sorry, a minute 40 still left. And we're going to see this one come down to the wire. Ben just threw his hands up in frustration. What went wrong, Ben?
Like, Faze just allowed TCM to walk straight through them. That was a really poor hold. And then they managed to break it back. Enable just kind of jumps through. He's like, all right, don't worry, guys. I'm going to get 2 kills. Zuma picks up 2 as well. And this is kind of the hold you expect to see come through. You really shouldn't be allowing players to just contest like that. And Enable's just dipped straight out. TCM do have control of the hill. And needs to challenge that. 18 seconds left. This is big time for either of these 2 teams. Could bring TCM back to the lead or give Faze a massive lead. Play still on the hard point. Has Zuma in support. And Faze locking it down when they need to.
Yeah, it took them a while to get it going, but they have found their stride. Clayster ripping it up. Had a bow and ASM-1. Finally going to get cleared out, but there's 50 seconds left in this game. A 18-point advantage. TCM gets to the hard point first, though.
Oh, but Enable, another 2-piece from him. He's 39 and 28. A great performance. Jumps on the hard point. 37 seconds left. Looking good for Faze to take map number 1 as kind of expected. But honestly, TCM played extremely well throughout this entire map.
Enable, their most consistent player from the most recent LAN down at UMG Dallas. Doing work here tonight in game number 1. He and Attach have looked so solid as the SMGs for this crew, and they're going to lock it up. Great game out of Faze. Keep in mind, though, this was their host and the first respawn in our best of 5. Coming up next, we're switching it up and going into Search and Destroy. TCM hoping to have some better luck as we go to Skyrise.
Yeah, if they can pinch one of those 2, split one of those first 2 maps, they're in great shape. They really are, and I think, you say Skyrise map number 2?
Yep.
Maybe this is that map they do it on.
All about them snipes. Who's got the better snipers? I look at it and I say Faze.
100%. Attach, sniping. Woo, 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 woo. So dominant.
There's your final stats, guys. We'll give you an update of the overall standings on Vulcan. When we return, we'll be right back.